Here's something I'd love for you to try. Listen to your favorite song and pretend the singer isn't there. I think you might hear an entirely different record. Hey, everybody, and welcome back to Dave's Side One. I'm Dave, your host, who's discovered that sometimes the best way to hear a familiar song is to stop listening to the part you've always listened to. Over here at Art of Listening Records, where every record has a story, and every story starts on side one. When we fall in love with a song, it's usually because of the melody or the lyrics, the chorus, the singer, and that's perfectly natural. But after you've lived with an album for years, something interesting starts to happen. You begin noticing the little things, the bass line you've never paid attention to, the piano quietly filling the spaces, the rhythm guitar that was there all along, the harmony vocal tucked just behind the lead. It's almost like hearing an old friend tell a story you somehow never heard before. One of my favorite ways to listen now is to choose one instrument and stay with it for the whole song. The amazing part is that albums I've owned for decades suddenly feel brand new again. So we're going to pull a record from my shelf. This is Crime of the Century by Supertramp. I've listened to this album for years, and every time I put it on, another little detail seems to step forward. That's the sign of a truly great recording, so let's explore more down Dave's memory lane. This isn't really about one specific song, it's about something that happened gradually. Years ago, I listened the way most people do. I followed the singer. Then one day I decided to try something different. I listened all the way through a song and paid attention only to the bass. The next time it was the piano, then the harmony vocals. I couldn't believe how much music had been hiding in albums I thought I knew by heart. Now it's become one of my favorite ways to revisit records. It's like opening a familiar book and absolutely noticing a chapter you somehow skipped for years. So on tonight's Side One Spin Before You Go, pick one song you know by heart. This time, ignore the singer. Follow just one instrument from beginning to end, and tomorrow, come back and tell me how you heard the song differently. Supertramp's Crime of the Century was my record to listen to. I don't know what yours is, but I'd love to hear about it and what instrument you chose to follow as you listened. Well, that's it for today's Side One. Thanks for spending a little time with me again, and please keep that needle in the groove. We will talk to you tomorrow.